Hi everybody, come on into the greenhouse. Let's go. Let's wake the plants up this morning. Come close to me, please. Okay, Mr. R's videoing. I had these in the house because when I set these down, I'm going to show you. See that leaf right there?
Ooh, yeah.
There's a couple leaves
right
right
there.
there.
Yeah.
It was too cold the other night in here and I had just gotten these. So now I have to bring in these in the house. Even though they were all covered up, it was still too cold. Now I want to show you how I'm keeping my plants overnight right now. As it's very cold, getting down into the very low 60s here. There, need to prop that up. Oh, the wind took off this blanket. This blanket was up over like this. Okay, got the two little greenhouses in motion right now. These unzip very easily, just like this. If you don't have one of these, oh, feel the heat come out of there. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Do is I bring it up like this. Oh boy, Ray, feel the heat coming out. Ooh, yeah, they're coming out. I'll explain all these later, but I just want you to see I'm waking them up. Wake up, girls. This is a King Arthur sweet pepper, a red knight, a big Bertha, and a new ace, which is a lot smaller. Right here, we've got the famous, oh God, I forgot the name, Ray, help me out.
That's fuchsia, isn't it?
Yes, fuchsia. There, lost my train of thought. This here is a pineapple sage. This one here is a hot spicy oregano, even though I do already have that. And here is some basil in the back. Here is a flat of marigolds. Now let's go to the next one. Good morning, girls. It's time to wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. My little happy faces. If we sing, you'll grow with water and sun. So you're my happy girls. Happy, happy, happy girls. Bring it right up like that. Oh, feel that heat coming out. We have beautiful plants here, but I'll explain all these. Whoops, here's a couple. I'll explain how to deadhead that. Boy, she's still just right on the barely of surviving out here, right? Got these beautiful ones down here. Got these ones here.
Geraniums.
The geraniums and Gerber daisies. Yeah. Up there. Little million bells, some call these white verbena. This one here is a daisy. This one here is called Osteospermum, which is a beautiful daisy. It comes in colors. Now we've got to wake this one up over here. Good morning, good morning. Oh, good morning. We're going to play peekaboo. Oh, look at you. Good morning. This is a black-eyed Susan called Red Orange. And it gives this beautiful flower and it vines. And over here we got the beautiful pansies that doesn't mind the cooler temperatures. So I'm going to bring you back because we need to go get breakfast. And then we're going to a greenhouse this morning. So I'll bring you back. Don't go too far. Okay, sweet pepper right here. This is King Arthur. She's growing good. The greenhouse is 80 degrees today. This is King Bertha, I think. Nope, Red Knight. That's a Red Knight sweet pepper. And there's Big Bertha right there. And that's New Ace. And I'll put a card in on all these because we have a lot to cover today. Well, actually, let me see here. King Arthur. It doesn't say. Plains, 74 days to mature. Full sun, 74 days to mature. This one here, 77 days to mature. Oops, sorry, I'm reaching here. Sweet pepper is about 72. I was going to say 68. If I don't scoot forward, I'm going to fall. Y'all don't want to see me fall, do ya? And I know Miss Maggie's not going to pick me up. And the sweet pepper is... Make your eyes crazy here for a minute. Sweet pepper is... I'm a 65. Yeah, that's more like it. I'm just going to stick it in there because I cannot stand up. We got a rosemary barbecue. Yep. Never had this one before. It's an herb. Kind of excited to check it out. I don't know much about it. If you want to do a still, it's right here. I'm assuming it grows just like any other. And if it gets nice and bushy and I got time, I will take cuttings. And this is hot and spicy. This will spread really well. What you do is you clip the leaves and you can dry it. Makes a beautiful dried flower. Pineapple sage has a real pretty flower on it when it flowers out. And this will get real big and bushy. And here's some information if you want to know more about it. We might as well go right down the line here. This is one of my favorites, is a fuchsia. Right there, we always put one on the end of the garage. It needs part shade, part sun. Bushes out to about 18 inches. Then we got basil back there. And I don't normally buy basil, but I did this time. One plant will spread and get very, very large. And I will dry it in my dehydrator, or I will dry it in a basket. Right here is an annual. It doesn't take a lot of water. It's like a succulent plant. And I love the color. And it's a begonia, full sun. I have put these in baskets, and I've also put these in pots. They grow really well. I absolutely love that color. As we all know, these are marigolds. These will flower out until the first frost comes. You can pick them, you can dry them, you can save the leaves on them. You can do most anything with them. Okay, just 1 second here. I've got to get up. Okay, right here is an Osteospermum. And this is in the daisy family. There's information right there. You can take cuttings off this plant. Look at the buds. I don't care when I buy a flower if it does not have a bud on it. That does not bother me. Right here you can see this got a... Oh, this broke off, I remember, and I just stuck it in. This here is Purple Moon. And look how pretty it is. And they fall off and they multiply. And it's a Geranium, Purple Moon, unique flowers. It's like a snapdragon of purple shades, highlights, dark green foliage, beautiful in baskets and containers to a pot sun location. I'll put this in one of my containers up next to the house. This here, isn't this gorgeous? And this here is a mixed passion. And I'm going to tell you, whoops, this is Verbena. This is Petunia. Right here, some people deadhead it like that. But you really want to get down here and you want to deadhead it. And that will also make the plant fuller for you. But isn't that gorgeous? It's got a white petunia. And it really, really pretty. Okay, now this one is a petunia. It's a new variety this year, and it is called Crazy Tuna Blackberry Jam. Full sun, or you can go sun to part shade. This will bush out. Again, you can do it there or go in right to the stem and deadhead. Might as well do it while I'm right here. Let's put this down here for now. This is going to make a beautiful hanging basket. This will get big. I will put it in, I think, a 10-inch basket or an 8. And this is a Cali Cabobaraka. It's in the family. It needs full sun. And what you do to deadhead this is you can take your planter and just go like that, and they fall off and they multiply. Yes, they do. Let me move this up here. Here is another one, the same plant, except for it's purple and yellow. You just shake it. You know me, I'm looking for lots of color. And here's another one, but it's got white verbena, it's got blue lobelia, and it's got the little yellow. And the blue lobelia, you deadhead by taking it down to the stem, and it will keep multiplying. I like the colors together, but I do not like the way it grows. Okay, as we're moving right along here, I love to put this in a pot by itself. I'm going to have to take it out because it's really tall, but I want the sun to get at it. It's in the chrysanthemum family. It's like a daisy. It's a daisy butterfly. Here's some information. And what you do is it can grow 24 to 30 inches tall. And they make beautiful cut flowers. You cut it right here. Well, it shut off in a good place anyways. My phone shut off again. Oh, Lord, I don't know. I haven't called them yet. I need to. Here is a geranium. Easy to maintain. This is, doesn't say the color. Flower Fairy Velvet. Flower Fairy Velvet. And how you maintain is when it's done, you go right down here, all the way down, and you pull it off. Now, as these die off, I don't have any. I'll just take one. If these die off, you can just go like that and take it off until this whole flower is done, and then go down to the stem. I got this one. This one's going to be a pink, and another one and a variegated one. I got 2 Gerber daisies, which is very pretty. Let me get one out here. Sorry, using my hands still, so we can go on to something else. This one here is Magic Drink Pink Eye, and you can see a one coming up. And how you're going to take this makes a good cut flower. You're going all the way down to the stem right here, and you're going to cut this off. That's all you do. And this one here is not out because, like I said before, this one here is not out. Like I said before, you got blossom, you got buds in there, is because I like to buy my plants not all flowered out. Now I'm looking to see what color this is, and oh, here it is right here. Dark-eyed pink. So we got a Magic Dark-eyed Pink. They're both going to be dark-eyed pinks. Thought I got different colors, but you know what? That's okay. I'm going to put that right there for now. You're going to see these probably the next time already potted in bigger plants. I'm trying not to because the night temperatures are still in the 30s. There you go, right there. And it would be easier. But I know the marigolds, they're pretty hardy. Now, I just got some new plants over here, and we are going to, right here, some violas. Aren't they beautiful colors? Right there. And we are going to pot up right here today some pansies, and I'm going to talk about that. I just need to get my stand set up, so we'll be back. Okay, hopefully this doesn't stop on me. We're going to do some pansy planting, and like I said, I usually put a board. I got this already. I'm looking up, it's still running. This here's some pansies I showed you maybe a week or two back. They've been out in the greenhouse, not covered up. This is Majestic Giant, I believe. The tag's not, oh, what is this one? Yeah, Majestic Giant, because we used to grow this when we had our greenhouse. Now, I love pansies and I love violas. They're very easy to maintain. How you do is you make sure the container is watered. You can just pull it out right here. Just like this. Just take them right out of the container. I can see we got a deadhead one. I'm still looking here. Wish I could scoot back a little, but I can't. Sorry. Yeah, I guess I could, but just like this. And I'm going to tell you why. I put 6 in a window box. And what is this? This is probably a 2-foot window box, 24 inches. Okay. Oh, I got my earring caught in my hair. Oh, well, it is what it is. I do it like this so I can say, okay, do I want the purple and the yellow? I don't want 2 yellows together. Just like that. Now, I don't want that together. So we're going to go yellow, burgundy, yellow, burgundy, purple and white. Or I could do another purple and white, but I'm going to break it up because that's just what I want to do in a white. So now I know how I'm going to situate it. You can take the roots like this and you can break them if you want. Dig a hole, just take your little trowel. You just go down in, set it, cover it, push it with dirt. Now I try to put soil up until here. When I took my master gardening class, I have to tell you, we never used the word dirt. And if we did, we'd have to write something. Dirt was not something we used as a word. Wasn't permitted. I took a master gardening class as well. It helped us when we had our greenhouse and when we got licensed for our greenhouse. It really helped. There you go. Sticking it right in just like that. Now, how easy is that? And that way, instead of buying a window box that you have to pay a lot of money for, you can buy a 6-pack and do it yourself. Now, I would put some Osmocote, which I don't have any, or seaweed, once I get my plants planted, but I don't have any at this point. Now, look at that. Doesn't that work out well? There. You have 6 plants in the planter. They will spread out. What you do to deadhead these is you go all the way down. Just like that. This one here's got a bend in it. It's not gonna last. Instead of taking the nutrients out, I just did the same thing. Deadhead it. I'll probably take those in the house and put them in a little vase. The soil is moist, and there you have it right there. A window box. Ta-da! All done. I'm gonna set that down here. Now, these are Jiffy pods. They look like this. They look like little hockey pucks. And right in the middle, they got a little hole that you can put for your seed. And what you do is you wet this. And I put it in this right now. We're gonna wet this and see what happens. I have never used these, so we're gonna learn together. Ray just brought home a bunch in a bag for me. They're supposed to blow up. I don't know if you've got to cover them all, but let's see. We'll cover them all. And let's see what's going to happen. Well, they're expanding, so that's a good thing. Whew, it is 85 degrees right now in the greenhouse, and right now it is almost 2:30 and it's 63 degrees outside. This is Sunday afternoon. There you go. They're getting big already. Not sure how long it's going to take, but they're expanding. And let's see, maybe they need more water. You know, with Grammy, you never know. We're going to learn this together because I've never ever used these, all this modern technology. There you go. So next time you see me, you will see that I have been doing some planting. And I can't do it all in one video. I wished I could. I'll show you what I've got done. I've got a beautiful geranium I just purchased today with a spike in the middle, a red geranium. It's a zonal. And there is two differences between your geraniums. You have a seed geranium and you have a cut geranium, a root zonal geranium. So when you buy them, you really got to know when you need to read the directions. Oh, it's going to take a while, I think, for this to expand, and I'm not going to keep you any longer. But next week, you will see how they did. They're already expanding up right here. See? So we're going to leave them in here. I'm going to leave them in here till they get nice and big. Oh, I did want to show you one more thing. These are morning, this one's a good one. These are morning glories that I got. Sorry, the sun's kind of here and there. These do not do well. It's weird because you can leave them, once they're established, into the ground into cold weather. But here I had them covered with a blanket and it did not like the cold. Now I can show you how to deadhead as well. This here is where you can tell it got hit with cold. I'll show you the leaf. See the leaf right here? All kind of shriveled up. That's because the cold got it. Got this one as well. You got a little touch here, but I'm going to leave that. And you got one here. When you deadhead, you just go all the way down to the stem, pull it, and there you go. This here is due to being too cold. It dries right up. So I have two morning glories. I will bring those inside tonight. Oh, I just want to show you. Look how much that's expanded already. Yep. They're getting there. But I'm not going to keep you any longer. Oh, might as well do this. Violas, they got to be deadheaded. Oh, if you could only smell how beautiful these are. I'm going to show you the same thing. I'm going to pop this out of the cell. Now, these you can clip back and they'll get bushier. You can take this, I brought my pointer out, but you can take this, I'm going to use that, and go all the way back here to make them bushy. So to deadhead, you want to take this right here and go all the way down to the stem. You want to deadhead that off. And once you dry these out, they'll have itty bitty seeds inside. Itty bitty little things. We're just going to deadhead this. Yeah, they need to be out of the pot and they need to be planted. And I'm not sure what I'm doing with these yet. As you well know, I always tell you, I don't know. I'm deadheading so you can see. I like to keep things cleaned up, deadheaded, and looking good. Now this one here is much too long, right here. But I will pick these before I get ready to go in today, and I can stick them in water and they will be beautiful. And they'll make the house smell good too. Do you see how many I've gotten off this already? And I got this at a greenhouse, a different greenhouse. We went greenhouse hopping today. And this was purchased in Livermore at Creations. And I found them to be very expensive. There you go. This is all cleaned up. And can you imagine, even if you put this in a 4-inch pot, that's going to give you a cute little plant. Now for Mother's Day, you could take one of these out and you could cutesy it all up and you could give it to somebody. You know, a mom, an aunt, or somebody. My mom doesn't particularly like flowers, but she'll put them on her table. You can see right here, this is way too long, way too long. I'm going to deadhead that up and that will bush this plant right out. But I'm not going to do that till I get ready to go in the house. And here's another one. I just thought this color was absolutely beautiful. I loved it. I may just make a basket out of these because I love them, the color so much. But I want to say thank you for coming to Grammy's garden series. I don't think I made an introduction, so welcome. I'm sorry, I was so busy this morning uncovering the plants so I could show you how I put them to bed and wake them up. See, I'm deadheading the same way. You can save all these and keep the seeds and replant yourself. Oh, they just smell so good. I love violas. And my friend Penny that passed away, my best friend, I'm so lost without her. She hasn't been gone a year yet, but we both did a lot of gardening together. And what we would do is we would go out and get pansies and violas and we would cut them and we'd put them in a book and they would dry out and we'd make bookmarkers and we would take them, she would take them to church, the church she belonged to, and give them out. And then during Bible school, they used to make them the bookmarkers in Bible school with the dried flowers from here, from the farm, and from her farm as well. But anyways, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for coming along. I know this was a long video, but you know, it's hard to give you everything that I want to give you in a short video. Have a great day. God bless. And we'll see you tomorrow on Tea Tuesday and Mr. Twiddle. Bye now. Maggie is outside the greenhouse. I had my back planting, and look what she did. She did her own planting. I hollered and hooted, and now she's outside. Oh, please, please, somebody help me with Maggie.